What's up, everybody? It's Saturday. It's Tentative TV. I'm Chris, but you know that. Thank you for checking us out. Thank you for being a part of this, and thank you for being part of my Saturday Polish. Um, which somebody asked me why I do it on Saturdays and I don't do it any other day of the week. Well, there's several reasons. One, I'm busy working during the week, so that's why I can't do it any other day other than Saturdays. And two, because like a lot of other people, because I'm working just like they are, it's hard to do this stuff, even though I can still run and pick my books up on Wednesday so I can read and be prepared for you guys on Saturdays. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people don't have the time to go to the comic book shops to pick up their books, to pick up everything. And sometimes they just don't even know what they really want to read. So this is just a suggestion show where I go through my books and I make small suggestions for you guys as to what to read. You probably will watch this on Saturday. You might go Sunday. You might go this afternoon. Who knows? But that's all this is. It's for people who don't have a lot of time or who want to know a little bit about a book and see if it might, jive with them. That's all this is about. So, speaking of books, let's get into it. How about that? Let's start with the crew of the Avengers, the all new, all different Avengers number 8, which is a tie-in to Standoff Assault on Pleasant Hill, which is a event I'm not really enjoying. I'm enjoying it somewhat, but it's not like the greatest thing ever. It's not like Secret Wars was. Secret Wars was a lot of fun, even though it was really delayed and really missed a lot of points. I still enjoyed it a lot. Standoff Assault on Pleasant Hill is not that book for me, so it's whatever. But it's still a good thing. Anyway, speaking of the all new, all different Avengers, they are in a bad spot right now. They've been scattered by Kobik. Their gear is lost, their mind is wiped, and they're basically living in Pleasant Hill thinking everything's hunky-dory, except it's not, because all the villains have now broken loose, and they're on a rampage. Avengers get their memory back, and in this one, they're pretty much just trying to stick together, get all their stuff back, and escape. It's not going very well for them. It doesn't look like everything's gonna pan out until our boy Wade Wilson steps in and saves the day. I'm not going to tell you how. All I'm going to tell you is Wade Wilson, Deadpool, is the man, and he constantly proves it, even in other people's books. Definitely going to suggest reading this one because, again, Deadpool is the man. Check this one out for him. If you've been watching Adult Swim, you know about this show. Turns out they also have a book. I'm talking about Rick and Morty. I have never read this book before. I never knew they even had a comic book until I walked by it one day on the shelf and I was like, oh, well, let me just grab it this week and see what's happening. And I'm glad I did. Rick and Morty number 12. This book is a standalone. It's pretty much one you can jump in on. And Rick and Morty are kind of in a bad situation. The family thinks they're dead. They see something that leads to believe Rick is dead, and with Rick being dead and Morty nowhere to be found, Morty's dead as well. But are they? I mean, are they really? Can you really kill off two characters of an extremely popular series that's still ongoing? Nah. They're up to some shenanigans in here. I'm not going to spoil it for you what they're up to, but it's really good writing. It deals with the family and a lot of accusations, a lot of hostilities, and then it goes off in the completely opposite direction of what you think was going to happen. So definitely read this one if you're a fan of the series, because I think it is awesome. Definitely check this one out. And let's talk about, I try not to say my favorite book or anything right now, but I'm gonna gush on this one a little bit. This is my favorite book this week. I'm just gonna get in there. This is one of my favorite books this week. This is I just can't stop reading Guardians of the Galaxy. I never read them before because I didn't think they were amazing, but it seems Bendis with this new galaxy, Guardians of the Galaxy, is killing it. If you remember the last issue, Star-Lord and Kitty were out freeing slaves and attacking a prison planet. They were going at it and they had their issues. Well, now you get the part 2 of that story, which is with the other squad, Rocket and the Thing. And they're doing the same thing. You know how it goes in these space operas. Somewhere in the universe, in the galaxy, there are people being oppressed and, work like slaves, and literally. And they're going to free them. And even though this is about the Guardians as a team, this is really the Thing's book. This issue is all about Benjamin standing out, being the mountain, being the man, and just wrecking face. And I loved it because even it has Rocket in here. Rocket and Ben are on, you know, a separate squad doing the same thing Peter and Kitty are doing, freeing slaves and everything. But there's more to it going on right now because Ben comes in and just wrecks. That's all I'm going to say. I'm trying not to spoil it for you, but I love this book. Ben and Rocket are great as a team because the two of them just seem to bounce off of one another really well. But Ben stands out extremely well in this book by himself. So I definitely think you should read this as they fight to free slaves. Ben might have a new romantic interest, and Rocket just keeps cracking wise. So definitely recommend this one for you guys. So those are my books for this week. I hope you guys enjoy them. I really think, you know, you're going to pick these books up and really love them, especially Guardians, especially all Different Avengers. Definitely check them out. Definitely let me know what you think. Hit me up below in the comment section if you have suggestions for other comics, you disagree, you have something you want to point out, or just want to say hi. I appreciate it. But, you know, like this video, subscribe to the channel so you can see more as we put more content out. And please tell your friends about us. Tell everybody. It'd be much appreciated. Love you guys. Take it easy. See you soon. See you next week. See ya.